Python is a popular programming language. It is used for many things like websites and games. Python is known for being easy to learn. This is because its code is easy to read. Many people choose Python as their first programming language. In this essay, we'll learn about some basic parts of Python. We'll cover comments, escape sequences, and the print statement. These are essential tools for writing clean and understandable code. Let's get started. Imagine reading a book without any punctuation marks. It would be a chaotic experience, wouldn't it? You'd struggle to understand where one sentence ends and another begins. It would be confusing, right? The same principle applies to programming. Comments in programming are like punctuation marks in writing. They provide clarity and context. They make your code easier to understand, not just for you, but for anyone else who might read it. In Python, we use the hash symbol to write single-line comments. These comments are ignored by the computer, but are invaluable to humans. Anything after hash on the same line will be ignored by the computer. For example, you can write a comment to explain a complex line of code. For multi-line comments, we use triple quotes. This allows you to write longer explanations without cluttering your code. This is useful for longer explanations, such as describing the purpose of a function or the logic behind a complex algorithm. Let's look at an example. This program demonstrates a simple greeting. It prints "Hello World" to the console. Print "Hello World." Comments are important for explaining your code. They help others understand your thought process and the decisions you made. They help others understand your thought process. This is especially important when working in a team or when you revisit your code after some time. Use them to make your code clear and organized. Well-commented code is a sign of a thoughtful and considerate programmer. So, always remember to comment your code. It's a small effort that makes a big difference. Imagine wanting to put a special character inside a string. This can be tricky because some characters have special meanings in programming languages. For example, what if you wanted to print a quote within a string? Normally, quotes are used to define the beginning and end of a string. That's where escape sequences come in handy. They allow you to include special characters without breaking your code. Escape sequences are special combinations of characters. They are used to represent characters that are otherwise hard to type directly. They start with a backslash, followed by another character. This combination tells the computer to interpret the sequence in a special way. They represent characters that are difficult to type directly. For instance, a new line or a tab space. One common escape sequence is in. It represents a new line. This means that the text following it will appear on the next line. It represents a new line. This is useful for formatting text output in a readable way. Another one is t, which represents a tab space. This helps in aligning text properly. Using T, you can create neatly formatted tables or indentations in your text. Print "Hello and World." Hash, this will print "Hello and World" on separate lines. This makes the output more organized. Print "Name at mark." Hash, this will print name and mark separated by a tab space. This is especially useful in data presentation. Escape sequences give you more control over how your text is displayed. They make your code more flexible and powerful. They are useful for formatting your output. Mastering them can significantly improve the readability and functionality of your code. Section 4. The art of printing output. The print function is your way of displaying information in Python. It's like the messenger that shows your program's results to the world. Whether you're debugging your code or simply want to see the output, the print function is indispensable. You can print simple text strings. Python print. This is a simple message. You can also print numbers and other data types. Python print 12345. Hash prints. The number 12,345 print 3.14159. Hash prints the value of pi. The print function is very versatile. You can even combine different data types within a single print statement. For example, you can mix strings and variables to create dynamic messages. Python name =, mark. Age = 35 print, my name is, name, and I am, age, years old. Mastering the print function is essential for interacting with your Python programs. It allows you to see the results of your code and understand how it works. By using print statements effectively, you can debug your code more efficiently and ensure that your program behaves as expected. So, get comfortable with the print function and you'll be well on your way to becoming a proficient Python programmer. Section 5. Conclusion: your Python journey begins. We've covered some fundamental concepts in Python comments, escape sequences, and the print statement. These are your building blocks for writing clean, understandable, and functional code. Remember to use comments liberally. Explain your code clearly just like you would explain it to a friend. Practice using escape sequences to format your output. And never underestimate the power of the function to display information and test your code. This is just the beginning of your Python journey. Keep exploring, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep having fun with it. The world of programming